Okay, you submit the OTP, you are taken into verification where you need to enter last 4 digits of your Aadhaar card. Okay, next is the name, where you can see there are three components. One is first name, one is middle name, and one is last name. Okay, so now there is a candidate whose name is Ayushi only. Okay, so she doesn't use a second name. So in that case, please use your first name in last name as well. That means first name should be Ayushi, last name should also be Ayushi. Do not do the mistake like Ayushi NA, Ayushi Kumari because your mother uses Kumari, Ayushi Yadav if your father uses Yadav. Please don't do that. Ayushi should be the case. And for rest all who use a surname, it should be your first name in the first name, surname in the last name. If there is a middle name, then use the middle name. Date of birth, again, whatever date of birth you have used across all your documents, right? That you should use. You should not use a date of birth which is not present in your documents. It should be across all the documents and government IDs, which we say Aadhaar card, PAN card, 10th mark sheet. Okay. Then you click on I agree, click on proceed. You are taken into to read a privacy notice. You click agree on that. Then you are, taken into this a page which looks like this. And here, most importantly, okay, you need to enter your gender. Okay, you can choose your gender, then you move to your highest qualification. Okay, so highest qualification here, whatever you have done, be it a BTech, be it a MCA, be it MSc, you can put it here. Year of passing should be mandatorily 2024. Now this is the cache here, right? Nearest TCS office. Okay, so anybody who is based out of these states, okay, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, West Bengal, and all northeastern states. Okay, it should be mandatorily Kolkata for you. Why? Because this is what we consider as eastern region of India. Okay, and which is primarily situated in Kolkata. But sir, if I select Kolkata here, will I get a posting in Kolkata? Answer is no. Okay, why? I will come to that at later stage where there is an option for choosing your preferred job location. 1, 2, 3. Okay, nearest TCS office is required to tag your region. Okay, tag your region, which is eastern region of part of India. Then there is a quick captcha for you. It's easy. Type in the captcha, click on submit, move to next. Then you can again get a confirmation of your mail ID and register. If everything looks good, click on confirm, proceed to next. Now this is a DT reference ID is created for you. Okay, since the DT reference ID is created for you, it's a 13-digit number which can start from DT or CT. Okay, if you have already registered, it might show 2023. If you have registered this year, it will show 2024. But anything 2023, 2024 is fine for us, not an issue. We click on continue and proceed next. This is the completion of first stage of your application process. Now there are 3 stages. Okay, we'll move to second stage. Again, it will ask you for a captcha. These all are for security reasons. You are very well, averse with this. Click next. Then a manual OTP would be shared. Enter it manually. Now this page is quite crucial because this is the home page where you will complete your application, where you will uh, apply for drive, where you will uh, you get your offer letter, where your background verification will be done. Everything, this portal is the home page for every candidate who want to join in TCS as a fresher. Okay, first and foremost, on the left corner you can see application form. You click on application form, then there are 4 tabs which are there, right? First is a couple of instructions for you to read. You can read the instructions, then start filling the form. First is, you can see personal details, right? So personal details is there. Nearest to TCS office that you have chosen should be mandatorily Kolkata. Name that you have already entered is already freezed, need not to enter. You can add the salutation of Mr. or Miss. Father's name, again Mr. and the name as per. If father's name is only one, then you add the same name in first name and last name. Now, date of birth, right? Whatever you had entered during the registration part, it is already there. Gender, male or female. Permanent address. Now you have done couple of shoppings in Flipkart or Amazon, right? So I did not to guide you what to do. Okay. The fields with red asterisk are mandatory to be filled in. Now, if the permanent address is same, you click on yes. And if the permanent and present are different, you click on no and proceed. Okay. Now, moving on to your contact details, your email ID is already mentioned. Now, this is the question I get, sir, I have only one mail ID, or should I enter my email ID or alternate number? My suggestion would be yes. Okay, because say for example, your primary mail ID or contact number is not activated due to some reason, then we can connect with you with your alternate mail ID or alternate number. Okay, next. Next, you can see as the highest qualification that you had entered during your registration time, it will get auto populated here. Okay, so this is a candidate, for example, who has done a MTech course. So if it is a 5-year integrated course, you put yes, otherwise no. Then course name, carefully choose it. I get plenty of times where I can see Master of Education in Technology, but there is no course like that, right? There is a course which is MTech. There is a course which is BTech. Whatever you are pursuing, please put that. Now, course duration, this is important. Please pay very close attention here. Now, what we are looking for, okay? We are looking for your exact year of passing and not the exact year of month. Okay? If you are pursuing an MTech, you might have started your course in 2022, right? 2022 being a year where there was COVID, right? There was some after effects of COVID. There might be a delay of starting the course, right? It can be October, it can be maybe September, right? Generally the course starts at June or July. Whatever it is, we are not much bothered about what month you choose, but year should be exact. Okay, course type, as I mentioned, the requirement is full time, so full time. Institute, you click on drop down, you choose your institute. If the institute is not present, I'm repeating it again, if the institute is not present, you click on others and then enter the university name manually. Okay, now if there is a name which is huge, right, characters do not fit in, then you can mention ABC College of Technology, ABC University, whatever it is. Okay, specialization, same thing. If somebody is doing a MTech in power system, somebody is doing an MTech in AI, data science, or computer science, whatever it is, click on the specialization. If the specialization is not present, you click on others and proceed. Grading system is in CGPA, you click on CGPA, then marks obtained and maximum marks. Then if it is in marks, marks. Now after filling, it looks like this. Okay, we are done. So let's move on to next. This is no difference. There is no difference between post-graduation and graduation. Everything mentioned here will be applicable here as well. Okay. Moving on to your 12th class. Now, this is important. Now, there are candidates who might have done a diploma, then took a lateral entry in BTech. There might be students who have done a 12th grade and took a direct entry in BTech. There might be students who have done 12th grade and diploma both. Okay. So whoever have done a 12th grade will enter 12th grade. Whoever have done an equivalent diploma will enter diploma. If somebody has done both, then they will click on both and proceed. Okay, this is what it looks like. If you have done a 12th grade, mostly you would have done it from science. Okay, do not mention biology, maths, physics, chemistry. These were subjects, these were not a specialization. Specialization should be science. Okay, then university or institute, if you have done it from a university, from a junior college, you can mention the name of the junior college. If you have done it from school, then you can mention in school. Board, there are all the boards across India are listed over here. You can mention that as well. Moving to course duration. Okay. So again here, that's important, which is your year of passing. Move if now again course type should be full time, grading system, marks or CGPA as there. Now, 12th grade, 10th grade, right? 12th grade is done. 10th grade, there is a roll number. for all of you, right? Now, where to find a roll number? Roll number will be pretty much available on your admit card, or you say your mark sheet or degree set or certificate, where you can see there is a roll number. You mention the roll number. Similarly, school name, board of education, and course duration, again where the year is important. Moving to your grading system, if it is a CGPA pattern, mention CGPA and proceed. Now, if you have done any other course, say for example a diploma in data science, a course, a certificate course in music, a diploma in dance, music, painting, anything that you have done, which is a full-time course, okay, which is recognized by an authority, you can add it here, not an issue. Moving on to work experience, since 20 up to 24 months of work ex are allowed, you should put work experience if it is there. If it is no, then proceed. Then you can see if it is yes, then you will have something popping out like this, where you add a new row, and whenever you add a new row, this will be the tab which will be popping out for you. Now, what is a work experience? Now, if I have worked as a, maybe say apprentice, maybe say internship, maybe say trading, maybe say articleship. So these things are not considered as work experiences. Okay. These are not considered full-time work experience. Full-time work experience is something where you have worked, where there is a PF, where there is a gratuity, where there is a service agreement. All those things come when you are a part of an organization. Okay. Now here the duration from to should be exact. Okay. Do not use any random values as such. Your designation. So I have a designation. Anybody who works in organization have a designation. Okay. Designation, nature of duties, and the salary. Save and proceed. Next and most important part here is your declaration. I don't think it is clearly visible to you. I will read it out for you. For this, do you have any break in studies? Okay. If you have yes, then yes, write 1 year gap between 12th and graduation for JE preparation. Just giving an example. Now, do not mention dash, hash, comma, at, and, asterisk, column. Do not use that. Okay. If you use that, system will not allow you to proceed. Okay. Because it does not recognize a special character. So you should, whenever you write in English, write ONE dash year dash gap, like that. Okay. If you have done any other course which is relevant to your profile, you can add that, like any Udemy course, any Coursera course that you might have done. If you have any pending backlog, ideally it should be no, but if it is there, you mention yes and proceed. Okay. Moving on to next, we have marks, right? Whenever you are writing a marks, you should not take the best of 5 or best of 4 while calculating your marks. Your marks should be an aggregate. If there were 7 subjects in 12th, you mention 7 subjects. If there were 6 subjects in 10th, you mention 6 subjects and then calculate. Okay. Same, ideally, you go through all the process. It should mandatorily be yes for everyone. If there is no, then you click on no and proceed. Okay. Next would be a checkbox where you should put I agree and next. Okay. If you can see these green, ticks are shown. Personal details done. Academic and work experience details done. Okay. Then next is nationality. So first is India. It is by default. If there is any other nationality belong, you are an NRI citizen, you can mention that, not an issue. Languages known, you can add as many languages as you want. Uh, the thing which will differentiate is whether you can speak, read, write, or it's your mother tongue. That's it. Nothing else. Once you are done, you move to next. We have achievements or scholarship. If you have done any, if you have received any achievement or scholarship which is worth mentioning over here, please mention it over here. It will impact your interview. Okay. Next, we can see uploads photo or CV. Okay. So while uploading, now this is smart card details, right? If you see, so what is a smart card? This is my smart card. Okay. This is my smart card. Maybe what I had entered 3 years back, 4 years back. This is what I have seen. So mandatorily write proper name and your proper name on that, because this should be printed on your ID. Okay, blood group you can check with your parents if you are not aware of. Next is upload photo. Now it will say that you are allowed to upload a PNG format or a different format. My suggestion would be to sail through the process. You should upload a photo which is in JPG or JPEG format only, and the size should be below 250 KB. It should be a formal photo, not something which is very casual in garden or something like that. It should be a formal photo wearing a formal dress on a white background. Okay. Next is upload CV. Again, here you can see PDF doc, docx, text, everything is allowed. Again, my suggestion, please upload a CV which is in PDF format under 250 KB. Okay. Max is 500, under 250 KB you upload and proceed with save and continue. Next, last but not the least, you can see security questions. If you have any pending or civil cases, you put yes, otherwise no. Any malpractice or disciplinary in any university, you put yes or no. Now, this I will not suggest. Whatever it's the thing that only you enter. Okay. Now, if I scroll down, I see there is application preview. You can click on that, see how your application looks like. If everything looks good, go ahead, declare that everything is furnished. Okay. Now, here is a declaration question. Have you appeared for TCS interviews earlier? Okay. If you were a part of Code Vita, HeckQuest, you know, this is again not the same what we are doing now. Okay. So it should be no for all of you. Going ahead, we can see terms and conditions that you can scroll and read. Check on I agree. Date is already auto populated. You mention the place from where you are filling the form and then submit application. Okay. Now, once you submit the application, this pop-up will come, okay, where you can see, would you like to apply for TCS recruitment drive? Now, this is most important, most crucial. If somebody has done registration, filled up the application form, will they be considered for process? No. Okay. All of the candidates who have just done registration and application, okay, they are like just another candidate who is sitting in the system. Okay, they would not be considered. Only the candidates, those who have registered, completed application, and applied for drive, only those will be considered. You mandatorily click yes on this, then you are taken to a page which looks like this, right? Now, whatever is your nearest test location. Now, we have started this process back in 28th, right? So getting a test center now in Bangalore Central, in Hyderabad, in Pune, right? In Gachibowli, Madhapur, these which are the hotshot areas, right? Is gone, right? You will not get a center there. Similarly, if you do not get your nearest center, the only reason is that center is already preoccupied and booked. Okay, I would request you to choose any other center for now. Okay, we are receiving a couple of requests from the training and placement officers to arrange a few more centers. If that is the case, we will inform you. But please do not miss this opportunity just because you have to travel some kilometers for appearing the test. Okay. Next and most important, you need not to apply nearest office location as Kolkata. Okay, to get a Bangalore location, right? So here you can choose the job location that you're looking for. Here are my three preferences. Okay, then click on apply and done. Okay, once the application is done, you can go to track my application where you can see all my three steps are done. Registration, registered. Application received. Applied for drive. If you see anything which looks like this on your track my application, you can sit back, relax. Oh, no, don't relax. You can sit back and start preparing for your exams. Okay. So this is it. This is the whole process that we discussed. What is TCS, what we are offering, and what is the whole registration process. Okay. We will start a quick, taking your questions. I hope questions are being taken on a continuous basis, but still I will take on a few after taking a 5 minutes break. You can put all your questions in the chat box, please.